Hello, my name is Justin Adams, and welcome to Jay's Days. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, someone to hold on to. I watched Fuller House, every single episode, all 13 of them. It's available on Netflix. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say about Fuller House. If you're a fan of Full House, like a big fan, like my cousin, Kendall, if you're watching this, then this is for you. Fuller House is gonna be such a good treat, okay? I was a fan of Full House. I didn't realize how many episodes I've watched of Full House until I watched Fuller House, because I got all of the in-jokes. Every single one they did, I was like, huh, I remember that. Shit, I remember that. Most of the shit that happens on this show, it's just a good nostalgia bomb. Now, is it good? No, they do not try. Now, that's something that's kind of very annoying, is that they don't try to do anything new at all. The most original thing that they did is get their jobs right. Like, DJ is a veterinarian, Kimmy is a party planner, and Stephanie is a DJ. Like, that's like the most original they came up with. Everything else, it's just like, it's obvious. Like, Kimmy is Joey, Stephanie is Jesse, and DJ is now Bob Saget. They even got twins to play DJ's kid. It's like they really tried to hit all the right marks that they did before. I want to complain. I want to bash Fuller House to the ground. But I'm not, because I didn't think it was that bad. It's not good, you know, but it wasn't bad. It could have been a lot worse, man. It could have been something completely horrible. But you know what? I liked, because when I first heard about it and I found out that Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, number one, like, they weren't going to be in it, I was like, oh, this is going to be kind of stupid. Like, what's the point of even doing it if they're not going to be in it? It so works out without them, man. Like, you forget after a while. And the other thing that I was worried about was Carly Jace, I don't know how to say her fucking. She's not bad too. Like, all of that is actually really, like, I like how they transition. And most, like, all of the jokes are really cheap, but it's Full House. Like, you know, like, I feel like it's now extremely aware of its cheesiness, and I think that's the best thing about the show, is that it's so aware that it's cheesy and it's just for the fans. They even say, like, Bob Saget comes on and he's like, so I'm gonna be doing my Wake Up San Francisco reunion, and Kimmy's like, isn't it kind of lame for people to come back for a stupid reunion? And then Bob Saget's like, not if it's beloved by everybody and has amazing stars. I'm paraphrasing, but it's aware. I liked all of that, and I liked their Mary-Kate and Ashley jokes too. Like, they really jabbed them in there. But the kids are the one thing that make the show bearable. I like the middle child kid. He's really cute, and I can stand him. Like, that's another thing I was worried about Fuller House, were the child actors that they were gonna get. Because they can act, they can deliver jokes, they can actually make a shitty script good. And that's all an actor needs to do. The first episode is really bad, though. I will say this. You have to get through the first episode in order to finally like the show. Like, if you just watch the first episode, then you're going to be like, this show is horrible, click. But if you watch the first episode and then continue on with the second episode, you'll realize that they're not just trying to hold on to the past, you know? They're actually trying to evolve. And I'm liking it. I accept Fuller House. And you know what? If there's a season 2, I'm watching it. I will dig it. And if anyone is too harsh on the show, they just weren't fans of Full House. And I will say that, but if you weren't a fan of Full House at all, like, you hated it, then don't even try to attempt to watch Fuller House. But if you liked Fuller House, if you liked Full House and you enjoyed that kind of nostalgia hitting your face, then I think Fuller House is a great treat. And I'm going to compare it, and this is one of the things I wanted to do. A Girl Meets World and this show, Fuller House. Fuller House is much better, and I will tell you guys why. Boy Meets World, when that show came out, it wasn't really it was kind of a kid's show, but it was like more of just a life show. It was for anybody. It was for everybody. It was just about growing up, and we literally grew up with this kid. It wasn't really centered for an audience. It was for everybody. It had sex, it had drugs, I'm pretty sure it had drinking in it. It had some mature themes, and that's the one thing I love about Boy Meets World. And then they bring Girl Meets World, and they don't have any of those elements because now they're stuck on Disney Channel. They weren't on Disney Channel before, they were like on ABC or something. So now that they're stuck on Disney Channel, they literally have to resort to the little kids. I tried getting Girl Meets World a shot. I thought it would do the same thing. Just the first episode was going to be stupid, and then once the cameos come in, it would be fun. But even the cameos just seemed too hacky, and compared to what Boy Meets World was, Girl Meets World just sinks it down. Full House and Fuller House, when Full House came on, it was for kids. It was literally for families and children, and the jokes were supposed to be lame. Like maybe they weren't supposed to be lame, but they were supposed to be cheesy like that. Now you bring in Fuller House, it connects well together, you know? It's not like Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World, where Boy Meets World really handled real issues. Like it was like a calling card to any boy, like, hello, audience for anybody for Boy Meets World, and Girl Meets World is just for kids. Now, Full House and Fuller House, they were both made for just for kids. Now, sure, they have their little in-jokes for the adults, but again, it's like, I like how it's not just trying to satisfy the younger people. It's literally just trying to satisfy the fans. Alright guys, that's what I think about Fuller House. What do you guys think about it? You guys can check it out. It's on Netflix, so that's all I got. Remember to subscribe, like, blah blah blah. Yes.